told y'all I knew where to get money. No sweet tea in there for years. I know all his brothers and everybody. What's up, Jim?
You. Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
This your boy? Hey. This better not be no bull.
Did I stutter?
What's up, Jim?
Get off the steps.
Man,
Broke ass Cosby kids.
man, tell Sweet Tea out here.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Doing very good.
You ready? All right. So, Terry, first of all, I mean, I have to start off talking about you and Ice Cube's relationship. This is not the first time y'all worked together, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember you from Friday, and y'all just did the documentary straight out of L.A.
Oh, yeah.
And we call it What You Had Tribeca. Can you tell me a little about your relationship and how did you go from this time when you was playing football to then jumping into acting?
Well, the thing is when I retired from the NFL and I came out to LA and tried to get into business and I went broke, literally. It was really sad. And I did security for a couple of years, and I was actually security guard for Cube on next Friday. I stood outside his trailer and the whole thing and made sure nobody touched it and all that. And it was one of those things where he noticed me being a good security guard. And, then I got an extra job in Training Day. I was doing that, and he saw Training Day and saw that I was starting to act a little bit because we were cool. And I got introduced and brought in to audition for Friday After Next. And I'll never forget, Cat Williams and I sitting outside in the hallway just waiting to go in, and we did our audition. And the thing was what a lot of people don't know is they really wanted somebody really chubby and goofy for that movie. And that's the way they thought it would be too intense. But Cube was like, nah, man, this brother, that's how you gotta play it. That's what I see. And a lot of people don't know, Cube has the sensibility, especially he knows his brand. He knows his people. He knows exactly what works. You know what I mean? Barbershop, the Friday series, lottery ticket. And it's a trusted brand. That's why when he calls, and I'll just come. I'm in the house. You know what I mean? He called me for Are We There Yet? I said, I'm in the house. He knows what his people want to see and what people are about. And again, I'm with him.
Right. Congratulations. I heard that Are We There Yet? Got picked
Yes.
up 90 episodes on TBS.
I'm a workaholic, so they made sure I had what I needed. They gave me beer for years. For a workaholic, it's horrible. I was like, 90 episodes, but we got it. It's gonna be great.
Well, speaking of work, I mean, when you did get that first big check, I don't know if it was the first big check in the NFL or the first big check from acting. What was what did you go spend that money on?
Man, I went and bought the tricked out Nissan Pathfinder back in the day.
Probably used to be the thing.
Oh, homie, remember that? That was about 91. I was 90 when I bought it, so it was fresh out the box, 91 Pathfinder. That was ice cold. I had the grill package. I had the fog lights that was on the top and the bottom. So when I walked down the street, it had like 7 lights looking at you. People was blinded. It was like the police was coming every time. I mean, I had the sound system. I'm booming, and little Tribe Called Quest just banging in there, and didn't even have an apartment. Didn't have a place to live. And my wife was like, "Fool, what are you doing?" I said, "I don't know. I'm living with my parents." Literally, in the off season, after I bought it, I moved in with my parents. She's like, "Honey, we don't have a place to live. We're living with your mama." I said, "Yeah, but I got a nice ride." She was like, "You are an idiot." And I sure enough was, man. You look at that thing, I drove that sucker for like 12 years. And at the end, it was like, okay. As hot as it was in the beginning, boy, it was rusted out and it was holding on. But it just reminded me, man, that, these decisions, I had to change the way I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got cut, and I wish I could take the car back. But you can't. That sucker depreciated so much, it was a wrap. It was bad.
I think I might give away $1 million. I think I might give away a brand new truck. Cause I feel good, yeah, I feel good. Cause I I might take a little shopping spree. Damn, all drinks on me. 'Cause I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. 'Cause I feel good. Hey, good Lord, look, what a beautiful day. My enemies ain't here, they gone away. I feel good, everything is okay. Feel like giving all my money away. Singing broke, it ain't no bread in the hood. Look what they did, they sending feds in the hood. I ain't gonna change, I'm coming back through the hood. Do what I do and get back to the hood. I'm blessed, went places I've never been. I live to see a black president. I'm good, yes, I feel good. Drinks on me, baby, what's good? I think I might give away $1 million. I think I might give away a brand new truck. 'Cause I feel good, yeah, I feel good.
One scene in the movie when Bow Wow gets his character Kevin gets the advance money from Keith David, and y'all go splurging.
Right.
It's like one line says, you know, it's not that hard to blow $100,000.
Oh, it's not.
Now, I don't think people on the outside realize, but once you get this money, it can go fast.
Oh, you know what? It's so funny because making money is literally like trying to count the sand on the beach. I mean, you got you literally trying to keep just trying to make it, but spending it, man, it's like knocking this thing over. Oh wow, you know what? It's like you could blow up a building and it goes all down in 1 second, but to build that thing up takes planning, preparation. It might take you 4, 5, 6, 7 years to make a one skyscraper, and it takes 1 second to make it go down. That's what shopping is. That's a shopping spree. Shopping spree is an explosion. It's like, whoa, what happened to $100,000? It's nothing to spend $100 grand in a minute.
Well, you've built a great foundation, and we know you're not going nowhere no time fast. So we're gonna keep on watching and following you, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Follow us now, try to